Good day, boys and girls. SSJ Quinn here, and today I'll be reviewing Dragon Ball Super Chapter 26. So, very quickly, I just want to tell you the format of these videos if you're new here, because I got quite a bit of new subscribers. Long story short, for the first bit of this video, I'm going to be explaining what happened in the chapter using pictures from the manga. And then, at the very end, I'm going to give you my rating and my review and what I thought about it, and I'm just going to kind of ramble on. So if you're just interested, you already read it, and you just want to see the review, skip ahead. I'll leave a timestamp in the description below that you can just click and get right to the review. So I'm going to start the video now, and before I do that, I got to drop a spoiler. Yes, I'm going to spoil everything, obviously, so just giving you guys a warning. So don't go crying down in the comments if I spoiled anything on you.
You've been warned.
Alrighty, so we were left off with our heroes surrounded by a bunch of merged Zamasu clones. And they are all gassed. They have no energy left, and they're pretty much screwed. Anyways, all of the merged Zamasus, or Zamas, or whatever the hell you call them, pretty sure it's Zamas, start charging towards our heroes, and Supreme Kai says, "Take the hands, boys, take my hands." So they arrive in an old abandoned city, and their plan is that Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks and Mai are all going to take the time machine and go back to the original timeline, and Supreme Kai and Gawasu, or Gawas, however you say his name, they're all going to go back to the same time as well, so they will be free. But Goku makes a really good point in saying that Zamas is going to destroy the rest of the parallel world as well. Crap ton more start appearing from every single direction. Now, he says, "I'm going to follow you no matter where you went," so Goku is right. But Supreme Kai says that you cannot use a time ring to travel to the past. But Fusion Zamasu says he has a time machine of his own, and Gawasu says Zamas remembers that back in Universe 12, there was a human civilization that was really sophisticated and made their own time machine. So he can escape to parallel universes now as well, and destroy whatever he likes. Goku and Vegeta make the decision that they're going to stand and fight to the death. They know they can't win because they couldn't even win in Super Saiyan Blue, and they don't even have enough energy to turn Super Saiyan. Goku says, "Man, I wish I had a little bit of strength left," because he wants to go crazy on his last battle. They know this is going to be their last battle, and they know they're going to sacrifice their lives, and yeah, they're pulling a bro move here. Then Goku says he wish he had a sensu, and he reaches for the little area where he usually keeps them, but then all of a sudden he realizes that he has the Zeno button, and he clicks it. Zeno arrives and says, "What's going on? Everything's all messed up here." Goku tells him that Zamasu did it. He says it's pretty annoying, and Goku says, "Don't you want to erase them all?" And Zeno says, "I think I do." But he doesn't just destroy Zamasu, he destroys the whole damn universe, and our heroes get out just in time using the time machine and the time ring. So yeah, Trunks' universe is no more. The time machine from the universe that he made has disappeared. And long story short, Pilaf meets the new future Mai. They all have a nice supper together, and they're all just hanging out and chilling. Whis decides that they will bring future Trunks and Mai to another universe right before Deborah appeared and Babidi appeared, and he says you should be able to beat them now, and that's pretty much it. And Whis also says, "Listen up. Just so you know, if you go to this timeline, there's going to be 2 of you in this timeline because, you know, you guys are going to still be alive." And future Trunks says, "That's okay. We'll be a great duo." And then, long story short, I almost forgot, Goku brings the future Zeno to the present Zeno because he told present Zeno that he had a friend for him. Now this is his friend, and now future Zeno is now in the present timeline, and they're now friends, and they start playing. And the chapter ends with Trunks leaving, and they all say goodbye, and Goku says, "You'll be fine without us, man. You'll be fine without us." And that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so my thoughts about the chapter. Sorry, I am shirtless. It's like scorching hot out here, and I just went for a swim, and I'm like, screw it, I'm just doing this shirtless, I don't care. Yes, sometimes you can just see my nips, they just barely get cut off. Enjoy the nips. But, yeah, anyways, for the rating of this chapter, I'm gonna go ahead and say a 5 out of 10. I'm kind of indifferent. Now, let me explain my thoughts about the chapter, and let me let you guys know what I think, and also let you know what I'm confused about. So, first of all, I didn't really like the whole getting Zeno thing to save the day. Yes, there was nothing they could do. I know they were out of energy, and I know that, like, literally would have been a mass pull if they would have somehow beat Zamasu. Well, just themselves? Well, sort of. I'll explain more there in a second. But I don't know, it just kind of sucks. It's like, here, we get the God of all things to just kind of fix the problem with us. But I think it would have been so much cooler to see, like, I don't know, them get, like, I don't know, like them get a little bit of like energy given to them by Trunks and the two Kais, and still would have been a lot, but then they could have did a fusion dance into Gogeta. And then Gogeta could have had an even fight with Zamasu, and he could have been a Super Saiyan God, or maybe even Super Saiyan 3, because I think Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta or Gogeta would be kind of close to Zamasu. And if not, then Super Saiyan God Gogeta, or Gogeta for the fight. So yeah, I think they could have did a cooler ending. I just didn't like it. That's me being picky though. What else? Oh yes, another thing, this is really quick, but I find it kind of weird that there's more than one of the God of all things. Like, I would think if there's the God of all things, there'd just be one that created everything, all the timelines. I think it's weird how in every single different universe, or not universe, every single different parallel world and different timelines, there's a different God of all things. You'd think there'd just be one. Like in Marvel, there's a thing called the One Above All. And there's only one for every single multiverse that exists. Every single timeline, there's only one. That makes more sense to me, but that's just me being picky. Moving on. So yeah, Zeno killed Zamasu, and then they go back to the present. Now, here's the thing that confuses the absolute hell out of me. So, okay. We have multiple parallel universes now, right? And each time ring is a parallel universe, right? So every time that somebody goes to the past and to the present, a new parallel universe is made, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they don't exist, but then as soon as you take your time machine and go back, you just created a parallel universe. As soon as you take your time ring and go forward, you create another parallel universe. Now, this is what confused the absolute hell out of me, okay? How come a different parallel universe got made when Beerus killed Zamasu in one of the timelines? I don't understand how that works. So, when Goku killed Cell, did another universe get made? No, because of every single person who died, there's a new universe made. There'd be millions and millions of rings. So how come when Beerus killed Zamasu in the timeline we all know and love, another timeline was made where, that's where Goku Black came and killed Goten and Chi-Chi? I just don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me. How come Beerus killing Zamasu made another timeline? I don't get it. He's the god of destruction. Every time he kills someone, does that make a parallel universe? That's not the case. So, they make another universe for Trunks and Mai to go back to, and Whis says that's okay, because he says, yo, Beerus, you made another one when you killed Zamasu, and it's like I said, I don't understand that. Another thing that I didn't really like, I didn't like the goodbye, right? Sorry, low battery boys. I didn't like the goodbye that we received with Future Trunks, because it was just kind of very small. Okay, let's just eat our supper and that's it, and then I'm just gonna go. And the anime actually did that better, which is something they don't really do often, is doing things better, but they did this one better. But yeah, I don't know, I just sort of didn't like, it was Future Trunks is leaving, and you're probably not gonna see him again. I don't know, it would have been really cool to have like a better goodbye or something like that, a better goodbye between Trunks and Vegeta. We didn't get to see that. A better goodbye between Trunks and Little Trunks. We didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see a good goodbye between Trunks and Goku either. I don't know, just didn't like it. Overall, just kind of a boring chapter. Again, I told you all that stuff. It didn't make sense, but I'll still give it a 5 because I'm kind of indifferent, because, everything else was good. The art was good, but the storyline, just not my favorite thing, and I really kind of was enjoying this arc. In the manga, at least. It was garbage in the anime, and I don't know. Just the way they ended it like that, kind of like, man. And then just the way it's like, okay, Trunks, go away. Was very just rushed. This whole chapter felt rushed to me, and that's pretty much it. Just a rushed chapter to me, and 5 out of 10. Anyways, that's all I really have to say for it. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. I did this all in one cut, so I hope I didn't ramble on too much. I'm just going to piece it all together and put it in, and hopefully I'll figure it out later. But that's all I have. I want to say thank you very much, all of you guys, for watching this, if you made it through. And I have another channel called Dirty Old Civ. If you're interested in car stuff, check that out. And Quinn Giles is just my normal channel, which I hardly ever post on. And this channel's been growing. I have 132 subscribers now. Is that really a lot? No, not at all. But still, thank you guys so much for just, supporting me and viewing and commenting on my stuff. And that's really all I have to say. Just rambling on now. So, I'll see you again in the next chapter review. I'll try to make videos whenever I can. You guys have a fantastic day. Take her easy. Ah, crap.